What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So, if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. All right. So I know it's been about 4 days now. Gaming has slowed down dramatically when it comes to announcements. I know some of you dudes are kind of waiting, for something groundbreaking to happen, but yeah, it's not looking too good right now. Obviously, we're still waiting on till next month, hopefully. We do get a PS5 showcase. I don't even think we're going to even, when we're going to even get that, if it even is going to happen next month. Who knows? Sony might push it all the way back. But at this point, gaming is at a standstill right now. But we do have some major topics to go over and discuss today because on one hand, we're hearing that, the newly released Xbox games on PlayStation apparently is running better on PlayStation, right, from Xbox. And not only that also, but Microsoft is dominating on PlayStation right now in terms of games and what it's to do with the PlayStation Store. So that's crazy, considering that Microsoft, they own Activision Blizzard. And so all those games, Activision Blizzard, and then they own Bethesda. So all those games are basically first party IPs. And so, yeah, I mean, Sony got to bring it this year, man. I've said it so many times now. They got to bring it. They have to bring it this year. They got to really, really, really do some reassessments. And I mean, like I said, it's on one hand, I hear people saying PS5 Pro. We need games. Games is the answer, bro. Games is the way right now. I really hope that Stellar Blade, performs well for Sony and for Team Shift or Shift Up. I really do hope so because, yeah, man, it's crazy right now. It's crazy. And when it comes to the first party games, man, like I've said earlier before, the games have to be firing off on all cylinders, because if the games are not working, then we got issues. We got major issues. If the first party games are not firing off on all cylinders, we got some issues. And so this is why I say it's very, very, very important that Sony bring their A game, because right now it's confirmed that Stellar Blade will not be censored in any region. Apparently that's what we were hearing before, that it was going to get blocked and censored, whatever the case may be. And apparently now we're hearing that it's not the case. So I don't know, but man, I really hope that game does well, because Sony, they really need that. They really need that game to be a hit right now. But let's hope. I mean, obviously this is review week for Stellar Blade, so I don't know what scores you guys have in your head in terms of where the game is going to land at. Not that it really matters anyway about what the scores are going to be. The most important part is that the game actually delivers when it comes to the gameplay aspect of everything, and everybody is happy, right? Which, everybody have already played the demo and played the actual crap out of the demo to begin with, more times than they should, because we heard from one of the developers of the game saying that they need people to tone down and things of that nature on playing the demo so much. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. But hopefully, like I said, that takes off for Sony. And then Helldivers 2 is already carrying Sony right now. I mean, that is well over 10 million copies sold. So congratulations to, Sony and Arrowhead and everything like that. So that's really, really good news. But man, oh man, I can't help but think like this year, they really have to bring the hammer. Like they really have to bring the hammer this year and show some games that is really going to get people excited again. Because even with, I was saying it the other day, like PSVR 2, like nobody is talking about PSVR 2, like nobody. I haven't really seen anybody excited for any games or anything like that. Even that too, like PSVR 2, apparently from the last time what we heard was Sony have like backed up inventory on that, and they're trying to sell out the backed up inventory before they start manufacturing more PSVR 2. So even that as well, like Sony, they gotta find a way, y'all. They gotta find a way. And I really, really mean that. So yeah, let me know y'all thoughts, man. There's just a lot on the table right now in terms of what's going to be happening in the next 2 months. Apparently, Microsoft is supposed to be having the best showcase out of the two. Apparently, I guess they're scheduled to be showing a whole lot more stuff, a much more intense stuff. We don't even know of at this point. It's just a bunch of hearsay. But Sony, man, oh man, for 30 years, I don't know. Because also, I just learned that, what was it? What's that game called again? I just saw it earlier. Little Big Planet. They shut down the servers for PS4. I mean, it's PS4. Yeah, Little Big Planet 3 servers on PS4 are officially taken offline indefinitely following some issues in January. So, yeah, if you are somebody that is still playing Little Big Planet 3 and you're playing it on PS4, there you go. So it says due to ongoing technical issues which result in Little Big Planet 3 servers for PS4 being taken offline temporarily in January 2024, the decision has been made to keep the servers offline indefinitely. So that is it. That is completely it. So yeah. It kind of reminds me of Killzone, right? How Killzone, they just shut down the servers for Killzone and just stop everything on Killzone. And I think we're going to probably see more and more games like Killzone, like Little Big Planet 3 on PS4, games like that, just going to get shut down. And most people, granted, have moved on from Little Big Planet 3, so it's not like, the end of the world or anything like that. But yeah, this is what it is right now. So I just wanted to highlight that for you guys as well. Also, there's another thing I wanted to touch upon for you guys. Let's see here. There is a showcase. I wanted to touch up on this. There's an Xbox Indie Showcase that's coming next week with new reveals and trailers. So wanted to update you guys on that. So the latest ID at Xbox Showcase will take place on Monday, April 29th. So that's next week, towards the end of the month at 10 a.m. PT, 1 p.m. ET, 6 p.m. BST. And you will be able to watch the entire thing on YouTube and I believe on Twitch. So for a lot of you dudes who are interested in, Xbox indie games, stuff like that, yeah, there's going to be a show. I know that this is not something that you guys care about or anything like that, but hey, it's news. Got to, get you guys updated on that as well. Obviously, May is supposed to be the month where we get a PS5 showcase, and June is supposed to be where Microsoft goes all out with all the games that they have slated on the actual console and moving forward. Hopefully, I don't know if they're going to be showing off the next Series X that they do have in the pipeline, but nevertheless, there is that. All right. So with that being said, make sure you guys hit the like button for me. That's something that's very, very critical on the channel. You guys know, in order to keep these streams going and alive, we need y'all support, okay? We can't do this without you guys' support. So I need you guys to go ahead and hit the like button for me, okay? I appreciate it in this time right now that we're going into. So let me go ahead and we're going to get started. Let me put this on the back end and then we're going to get started. Hope all is well with everybody. Hope y'all are hanging in there. I know on my side right now, a lot going on in my personal life right now. So just pray for me and the family and everything like that. I appreciate you guys. Just when it rains, it pours. It seemed like every week, every week I turn over a new page and it's something else. I swear to you guys, like every single week, man. So I'm just trying to give out my best right now and just hang in there and just put everything in the Lord's hands. That's all I can do. So nevertheless, the show must go on and we have to keep it pushing forward. So I'm going to go ahead and put a timestamp on this for you guys. Let me see here. But I hope y'all are doing better than me. At least somebody's doing better than me. I at least hope that's the case for some of you guys. Okay. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about this now. A lot of people I've seen been talking about this. I've been busy all week. Since I've been offline, I've been busy. I've been having a lot going on. I mean, honestly, the channel hack situation, that kind of set me back. You just can't win, man. You just can't win. The hack situation happened last week. And then, coming into this week, it's something else. Like, I just can't win. I just can't win. I can't. So
I have VR too, and while the headset specs are great, the experience is not good enough. No VR apps and games that people want from VR1 aren't on VR2.
Mm-hmm.
For the money and VR experience from the Jump Quest 3, I recommend highly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that too. And the fact that Sony have already made it compatible with PC now. Apparently now they have already sorted that out to get it to work on PC. And I think that will add a little bit more value into PSVR 2, putting it on PC. So yeah, but other than that, man, is really not a lot of games or excitement around PSVR 2. Not saying it's completely dead, but it's just the hype have completely died down for PSVR 2 at this point. And I think Sony will be insane if they don't find a way to revitalize PSVR 2. Like, it's a product, it's an extension of Sony, and they need to do something at the next PS5. I'm not joking, I'm being serious. Like, that thing is expensive already as it is, over $500 and something for this device. I believe it's $500 and something. Correct me if I'm wrong. It ain't cheap, okay? For the average person, they can't afford that stuff. You know what I mean? Stuff is expensive nowadays. And yeah, so I really hope that at the next PS5 showcase, they can really dial in on some really good games that show us what the PSVR 2 headset can do. Not only that, but with the PS5 Pro that's getting ready to drop this year, I'm really, really hoping that they can somehow sell people on games looking better with PS5 Pro and PSVR 2 some type of way in order to boost sales. But like I said, the games will have to be compelling enough because some of the studios got shut down. I believe one of the biggest one is the Blood and Truth studio. I forgot their names right now. I can't even think. So much things on my mind right now while I'm talking and doing all this. But they literally have to deliver. You know what I mean? They literally have to deliver right now because it's just, it ain't looking too good in terms of PSVR 2. But thank you, Mark, for the $20. That's the first $20 donation, first donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get into the news and potatoes that we do have for you guys today. Again, hit the like button. Let's talk about these games, these Xbox games, these newly released Xbox games that are somehow, some type of way that we're getting reports on right now that is running better on PS5. Man, you know, it's a win-win situation. I see a lot of people fanboying about this stuff. It's not time to be fanboying about stuff like this or fanboying, period. It's time for you to just realize that at the end of the day, it's a win-win. It's a win-win situation, right? The game it's a Microsoft-owned game. Microsoft owns the IP. If it runs better on PS5, that's a win for Sony, and that's a win for Microsoft. I don't know why a lot of people are looking at this and this and trying to start nonsense, like trying to start a console war behind this stuff. And it's just like, it's so stupid, right? Because it's business. It's a win-win situation. Yeah, the game might run at a higher frame rate on the PS5, or the image might be a little bit better or whatever. It's better because Sony's getting money off of it too, and Microsoft is getting money off it too. It's just the fanboys that are taking the L's here, because it's like, bro, why does it even matter? That's good. That's good, because that gives you more incentive to buy the game on PS5. You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand. Over the weekend, I was so busy. All I could do was smile within myself. I just said, man, look at all these people out on X just going crazy right now. And I'm just like, why? Oh, man, see this. Oh, man, this, that. Oh, man, blah, blah, blah. Like, we already know the narrative, y'all. We knew from day one that the Series X was more powerful than the PS5 on paper. And the PS5 is the less powerful console. But I get it, right? All this power talk, that nobody is talking about that anymore. That is obsolete at this point. Like, nobody is talking about teraflops and all, because it don't matter in the grand scheme of things. What really matters is performance. I don't know how many times I have to stress it. I don't know how many times I have to, dig and go deep into stuff. Like, bro, this is what it is. It comes down to the developers, and it comes down to performance. You can have the world's most powerful freaking console or powerful freaking PC, but if games are not optimized properly, then it don't matter. It don't matter. I see the people losing their minds. Oh man, Xbox this and Microsoft this, Microsoft. You could scream all you want, yell all you want on top of your lungs, all you want. Microsoft does not care, because you know what? At the end of the day, that's more money for Microsoft. I don't know why people are not understand or comprehending that. That is more money for Microsoft. Microsoft is winning. They already dominated on PlayStation right now in terms of games and how games are selling and stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, Microsoft has found a way, another road, another way to win. Microsoft is winning right now. They are. You see what I'm saying? Because it's about the money. It's about the money.
Sea of Thieves on PS5 is awesome. Love the beta and look forward to release.
See what I'm saying? And you see, that's exactly, thank you for the donation. Thank you for supporting our show. That's exactly what I'm saying. A lot of people did not care for Sea of Thieves before, right? When it was out, when it was on Xbox, when it was on PC, a lot of people did not care for Sea of Thieves. And all of a sudden, now that it's on PS5, oh, Sea of Thieves, yeah, dog, Sea of Thieves, yeah, dog, I love it so much, right? Microsoft is winning. Microsoft is winning and will continue to win, right? You might tell yourself, oh, I don't like Microsoft, I don't like them, and they don't push the console, and they don't this, and it doesn't matter. At this point now, it don't even matter no more. Like, you got to get feelings out the way. From a business standpoint, they are winning. They literally have found a way to win in the area where they feel like they're the strongest at. They got the money, y'all. They got the money. And because they have the money, they can do whatever they want to do. Right? Not only that, but they also know, like, you know what? Let's bow out of the console war. Like, we ain't going to win that. You see what I'm saying? We are not going to win it. We can't even outsell Sony, right? So being that we can't outsell Sony, let's find another way to compete. Let's find another way to win. We're tired of taking L's. You see what I'm saying? This is a huge W for Microsoft. Huge W. Yes, I know it sucks. I know some people feel lied to. And I know some people feel let down when it comes to the console space. But guys, gaming is changing rapidly. It is changing rapidly. It ain't the same, and we'll never go back to the same. We're never going to see Microsoft go toe-to-toe with Sony trying to sell consoles. It ain't fixing to happen. You might as well give that up. It's not going to happen. You might as well buckle down and accept the reality. The reality is, on paper, is that Microsoft will continue to win on PlayStation and on Nintendo platforms. They will continue to sell and sell well. Period. End of story. Because Sea of Thieves, make no doubt about it, that's going to perform well sales-wise. Period. Right? And apparently, from what we heard from an Xbox exec, he's saying that Microsoft is looking at Sea of Thieves and saying, okay, we're going to use this as a scale, as a measurement, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put more games on PlayStation, right? Because of if Sea of Thieves do well. And Sea of Thieves it was #1 most pre-ordered game on PlayStation. So already off the rip, that's crazy, right? But check this information out. All right, so we're going to do some corroboration here. But let's start off with, let me go ahead and hit that like button. Oh boy, this show is about to be real spicy today for some people because I already know some people are going to be in their feelings, bro. But it is what it is. I mean, it's happening. It is what it is. Shouts to my boy Next Gen P, our Next Gen Player out on Twitter. My man Hunter, thank you so much, man. Corroborated by GameRant.com and also PureXbox.com. So Sea of Thieves looks better on PS5, says Digital Foundry. Oh my Lord. Ever since that statement was put out there, everybody was losing their mind. I'm done with Xbox. Xbox is a fraud. Blah, 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 blah. This. I never liked Xbox to begin with. All sorts of shenanigans. And it's so funny to me because I'm like, man, people are saying Sea of Thieves is garbage. I mean, literally the same people that is praising Sea of Thieves right now on PlayStation 5 is literally was calling Sea of Thieves Sea of garbage or Sea of doo-doo or whatever they want to say. Sea of trash, right? But all of a sudden now, Sea of Thieves is so good. It's so great. It is so great. Right? But before it was dumpster fire. Before it was dumpster juice. Now all of a sudden, now that it's running better on PS5, and also the fact that it's one of the #1 most pre-ordered games on PlayStation. Oh, it's great. But I thought you said it was bad before. People are starting to change their tune. A lot of these Xbox games that are going to PlayStation, and Microsoft knows this. That's why I said Microsoft is smart. Where's my soundboard? Microsoft is so freaking smart because they turn a negative into a positive. For years, a lot of people were saying, oh, Xbox games is trash and Xbox ain't got no games and all this and that. You can't say that no more. You can't say that no more now. I mean, come on. You can't say that no more now. That narrative is done, dead and gone. Like, it's done. Like, you can't say that Xbox ain't got no games and, Xbox this and Xbox that. Man, Microsoft is winning either way. You know what's funny? Even if Microsoft was not in the console space, they'd still be winning right now.
It doesn't matter what the console specs say on paper.
No.
It's how the devs utilize the system.
Exactly.
Sea of Thieves was clearly optimized for PS5.
Exactly.
This is what I like to see.
Exactly. That's it. Right there. Exactly. Exactly. What have we talked about on this channel? Numerous times. It ain't about power. It's about the developers. How are the developers going to fully utilize the hardware? That's what it comes down to. Optimization. That's it. Right? If the game is not optimized, don't even waste your time. Right? It doesn't matter about specs. I always say specs don't matter. The developers matter. Optimization matter at the end of the day. And clearly, this was optimized for PlayStation 5 in a great way to the point where it just looks better on PS5, right? On top of that, according to Digital Foundry, it looks better. Sea of Thieves looks better on PS5. So listen to this. So for all 3 Xbox games ported to PS5 have looked or performed better. Now, there's one caveat that I wanted to touch upon as well. Pentiment has higher frame rate. Hi-Fi Rush has superior shadows. You see what I'm saying? So it's the little things. The bigger thing is higher performance, higher frame rate. And the little things are like superior shadows and things of that nature, which most people care about, improved shadows and things of that nature. But more importantly, it's the frame rate. Like, it's the frame rate. That's the biggest thing this entire generation right now. Marlon, what about performance? Like, well, that's the key. That's the main ordeal. That's the meat and potatoes. Like, people want higher frame rate. And the fact that Pentiment started out on PlayStation 5 at higher frame rate, then they fixed it on Series X for it to match what the PS5 was outputting, which was crazy to me because it was like, oh, yeah. We can do it on the Series X. We can update it on the Series X. And they updated it on the Series X. Makes you believe like if it was imported over to PS5, would they actually update it for Series X? Nobody knows at this point. Now, here's the other part I wanted to touch upon as well, which when I saw this, I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Like, hold on, wait, let me see if I can find. Okay, so Grounded, that's why I said there are exceptions, okay? Grounded, Series X and S versus PS5. So Grounded apparently was running at 4K 60, right? 4K 60 on Series X. Series S was 1440p 60 FPS, and PS5 is between 1600p and 1800p at 60 FPS. So that's under 3K, right? So that's why I said not every single thing, but check this out. Also, I wanted to touch upon this part right here. It says right here, now let's dig it a little bit much more. This is coming from purexbox.com, okay? Now they said, over the weekend, the folks at Digital Foundry posted some interesting findings about Sea of Thieves on PS5. Following its recent beta test on the Sony console, we'll put the video version of their analysis up above. But the gist of it is this one, right? Quote, first impression suggests a game that is very similar to its Series X counterpart. But when we look at a bit closer, there are some differences. Shadows look quite a bit different on PS5 with a sharper outline and a more visible detail. This holds true both up close and at distance, with far away shadows resolving more softly on the series machine. Okay, I noticed the PS5 had a consistent edge when it comes to draw distance for distant foliage elements, which sometimes appear on the PlayStation when absent from Series X. Once again, these were very minor differences that you would need side by side to spot. So again, it is not something that is so like light years ahead. It's just those little things like draw distances, sharper outlining, different things like that, more visible detail, but you have to have the Series X version and the PS5 version side by side to kind of notice the difference. So I see people running with this. I'm like, oh, this and that. Like, bro, relax. Like, it's not a drastic improvement. It's just that, okay, the PS5 version runs a little bit better, or it is a little superior. That's it. Now, once again, listen to this. Once again, these were very minor differences that we need side by side to spot, but there is a clear PlayStation advantage here for some reason, which I didn't really understand at the moment. On the PC, the PS5 corresponds with max settings, with Xbox falling somewhat behind. And it's crazy because Sea of Thieves is an Xbox game and a PC game, right? Developed for Xbox consoles. And you would think that with the Series X, all the stuff that Digital Foundry is analyzing here, you would think that the Series X version should have all these details that he's talking about, or he or she talking about. You see what I'm saying? That I don't understand. Why the shadows should look better on Series X, You see what I'm saying? The draw distance should look better on Series X. Those are the finer details that I feel like the horsepower of the Series X should be able to produce that. Am I making sense? But instead, it's the other way around. And this is why I say, man, poor optimization and just not enough care, just not enough dev care. When you really dial in and show a little bit more passion for your games and really push everything that these consoles have to offer, you can get better results. But a lot of these developers, man, I don't even know what the heck they're doing. You see what I'm saying? They're lazy. They, especially when it comes to port, they just feel like, it's a port. We don't care. We don't have to show extra love and care on it, or treat it as a new IP or something. It doesn't matter if it's a new IP, existing IP, or a port. It doesn't matter. Do your job. You're getting paid 6 digits. All right. Some of y'all 7 digits, right? Do your job. Do your freaking job. See what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if it's a port, new IP, existing IP, indie game. Do your job. I see a lot of developers lazy, just lazy. You see what I'm saying? Oh, no. We don't care. And it shows, man. It shows. And this ultimately can affect sales. Because if you are somebody that cares about frames or you have some people are very picky with their games. You have some people that are just like, nah, the shadows on the Series X version is lacking. The shadows on the PS5 is superior, or nah, the frame rate is better on Series X. They're going to go with what's better, right? They want, it's going to be this. I promise you. Y'all listen to me right now. Y'all going to thank me later. It's going to be the same thing. I cannot wait for GTA 6 to come out so we can talk about stuff like this. I promise you, Thunders are gonna roll. Woo! Thunder is going to roll. I'm telling you right now, Thunders are going to roll. When GTA 6 drop on current gen consoles, and for some reason, one console is more superior than the other, minus talking about PS5 Pro. Oh, bro, Thunder is going to roll. Because I'm telling you, it better not be the PS5. It better not be the PS5, bro.
God bless Marlon. The thing the developers just care about their quarter financials than getting it done right.
That's it.
Most games rushed.
That's it. My man. Yes, sir. My man. Mr. Nemesis. Yes. My man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it. Man, that's a fire super chat right there. Listen, bro. Mark my word what I tell you. Y'all listen to what I'm saying. We're going to revisit this conversation again once GTA 6 comes out. Marlon, why are you saying that? GTA 6 will be the most important game of the entire generation, of the entire decade. Are y'all hearing me? GTA 6 will be the most important game to gamers when it drops in 2025. You hear what I'm saying? The most important game ever to be released. And I am telling you right now, Thunder is going to roll. Hurricane is going to roll. I'm telling you guys right now, if somehow, some type of way, the PS5 version is running better than Series X, oh my God. I'm telling you right now, I better see, and I'm going to be so upset. I better see the Series X version of GTA 6 is the best way to play. I'm so serious. Minus the PS5 Pro, because we already know the PS5 Pro is supposed to be more powerful. But I'm just saying, for current gen consoles, for PS5 and Series X, the Series X version better be the best freaking version. It better be the best version. Because then, if the PS5 version end up being better, oh man. Oh boy. We go, man, you think people are mad now? Just wait until GTA 6 comes out. Just wait until I need to see the Series X version of GTA 6 having higher frame rates, better draw distance, better shadows, better reflections, better ray tracing. It better be the case, because I don't know. At this point, you're going into year 5 at that point. Well, no, year 4. Year 4. You're going into year 4 at that point. Wait, no, 5 years, Marlon. What are you talking about? These consoles came out in 2020. Marlon, what are you talking about? Wait. Yeah. This is the 4th year. So 2025 is going to be 5 years. Golly. Already. Oh, wait a minute. I had to recalibrate my mind. Recalibrating. Okay. Recalibrated. All right, there we go. I just had to recalibrate my brain and my memory real quick. 5 years. Next year, can you imagine? Man, bro, can you imagine it's been 5 years since 2020 already? Wow, man. 2025 will be 5 years. So, again, I need to see things that was never done before on these consoles in 2025. I am so serious right now because this is a joke. This is a freaking joke. Bro, this is the 4th year. By the end of this year, going into November of this year, bro, it will be 4 years since these consoles came. Man, time flies. And then going into 2025, that's going to be the 5th year. Man, guys, before you know it, next generation is around the corner. I'm so serious. We're going to be talking about PlayStation 6. Time is going by so quick, dude. It's unbelievable. And like I said before, these developers better step it up because technology is not slowing down. Technology is not slowing down. Bro, I was on Epic Game Store over the weekend and I already seen they were saying like, hey, Unreal Engine 5.5, right? Bro, before you know it, we're pushing Unreal Engine 6. Bro, I've been around longer than the entire Unreal Engine. I've been around way before Unreal Engine was even thought of. And I remember when the original Unreal Engine took place. And that was years ago. I was playing Unreal Tournament, all these other Unreal powered games. Bro, now we're fixing to push Unreal Engine 6. And if these consoles are struggling, quote unquote, struggling, no, I need y'all to understand what I'm saying right now. If these consoles are struggling right now to do 60 frames at 4K with an Unreal Engine 5.4 game or whatever the case may be, we are in trouble, y'all. We are in so much trouble. Because if developers can't seem to crank out any more juice out of these consoles in terms of performance, oh boy. Next generation could be coming sooner rather than later. Because if y'all think that Unreal Engine 5.4 or Unreal Engine 5.3 is a beast right now, wait until Unreal Engine 6 come out. Where the lighting, all these assets and everything, boy, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it right now. Because it's going to get crazy. These games are only going to go up with technology. Prices are going to go up. These games are going to look even more realistic, requiring more power to run. I'm telling you, this is crazy. Even though I hear a lot of people saying that the PS5 Pro is a waste of money because it's sharing the same CPU, just a higher frequency. The VRAM is the same in terms of how much VRAM you get in terms of RAM. It has 16 gigs of VRAM. It's just a faster iteration of the base PS5, but it's the same 16 gigs of VRAM. And I'm just like, man, like some people are just like the PS5 Pro is just a waste of time. But at the same time, people want results. I think that's what the biggest ordeal is. People want results at the end of the day. Pro console or no pro console, we want results. And to see Microsoft releasing games on the PlayStation, and I think I saw something about the budget for these games, I think something Microsoft paid billions of dollars, or I don't remember. I saw something. Hold on. Let me double check real quick. I think I saw something on that. And I was so busy over the weekend. I didn't have time to even look at, I think let me double check. Before I put out wrong information out there. Microsoft paid, let me see, billions. Wait. Hold on. So this was no. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so that's let's scratch that. That maybe that's not a thing. I could have sworn I saw a report saying that they paid a lot of money to get those games over to PlayStation. Maybe not. But if somebody knows about that, tag me on Twitter or something like that. But let's go ahead and let's move on to our next topic ahead. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Please help out the show, please, guys. I'm asking you guys. All right. Helldivers 2. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go, boy. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, boy. Here we go. All right. Here we go. The reason why I add the applause there is because the game is performing very well. And still to this day, insane amount of people are still playing Helldivers 2 and having a blast, right? Not only that, but the game has already shipped over 10 million copies at this point. So it's already a massive success at this point for Sony and Arrowhead. But that's not what we're talking about today, okay? We are getting a rumor, which I've heard from some people that are, in the know, like people that are like was correct before on certain things are saying, nah, it ain't happening. It's not going to happen. But again, man, you never know. Now, I remember Phil Spencer came out and said that, yeah, it would have been so nice to have Helldivers 2 on Xbox. And, congratulations to the team and blah, blah, blah. It would have sold more if it was on Xbox. Any game would sell more if it's multiplat, obviously. But the fact that Helldivers 2 is on PC and not just on PS5, obviously everybody knows that the PC fans actually carried a lot of the sales for Helldivers 2. But let's listen to this. This is a rumor, and we're going to treat it as such, okay? Helldivers 2 Xbox version reportedly being rumored to be coming to Xbox, okay? Now, here is a thing now. Where is this coming from? Special Nick. Now, shout out to Special Nick. He's a follower of the channel and also a follower of our community as well. So shout out to him. But at this point, this is just hearsay. That's just hearsay at this point, okay? We don't have no concrete evidence, of this even happening, okay? So please, guys, some of y'all don't get mad, or this is just a rumor, okay? Now, the rumor comes from none other than Xbox era's Special Nick Baker, who has a controversial reputation when it comes to leaks. We ask our readers to take Baker's leaks with a huge grain of salt. We can't deny that he's often been right. Obviously, like I said, people got things right. People have gotten things wrong. These companies like to change the course of things. Now, more recently, Xbox Air revealed that a few of Microsoft exclusives are going multi-platform, as opposed to Hi-Fi Rush, which ended up being true, okay? Now, there isn't much to the rumor itself beyond Baker stressing in a podcast that under PlayStation interim boss Hiroki Kotoki, Helldivers 2 version for Xbox is very, very early stages of consideration. So this ain't even happening right now, apparently. This is just early stages. Just early stages. They're just apparently considering it. I don't believe it until I see it with my own two eyes. I've learned my lesson. I've got burnt since the beginning of this generation with people DMing me, emailing me, talking about they cousin, they uncle, they aunt, they brother, they mom, they dad work at Sony, and they have all these information and blah, blah, blah. Lies. Lies. All freaking lies. Okay? So I've learned my lesson since then, and also learned my lesson with the recent Xbox leaks, with all those things coming over. So won't believe it until when I see it. Okay. Once I see somebody official from Sony making this announcement or from Microsoft making this announcement, then I'll believe it 100%. As of right now, huge question mark on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But yeah, very, very early stages of consideration. And hear me out. If this comes to Xbox, that's a win for Sony and Arrowhead. You see what I'm saying? Just like, and you know what? I can see Sony do that. I can see Sony in the future, games like, like second party stuff or whatever the case may, I can see coming to Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Or time exclusive games, third party time exclusive game coming to Xbox. And that's fine. That's always been happening for years. So I'm not opposed to Helldivers. I don't care where Helldivers go. Like I'm not on that train. Like I can care less. I'll be able to play the game wherever it is, wherever it's available. I'll be able to play the game. Now I know for some fanboys, they don't want to hear news like this, regardless if it's rumors or not. Like they get offended, they get mad. Oh man, like calm down, soldier boy. Like this, it ain't even serious. Like let the game go wherever. Like nothing is surprising. Look at Microsoft right now. You see what I'm saying? Look at what Microsoft is doing right now. Microsoft is putting games where they see fit right now. They ain't got time to be worried about no fanboys or console brand loyalty or anything like that. You see what I'm saying? So you can get mad all you want. Rah, 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 rah. Hurt, 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 hurt. Like nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like at the end of the day, if it goes to Xbox, hey, that's better for us, right? Because people who own an Xbox will get to experience it, just like with what's happening right now with, Sea of Thieves and all these other games, Hi-Fi Rush and all, Grounded and all these other games. Like they're going over to other platforms. People are playing these games and experiencing these games. Man, the console exclusivity stuff is over with. You see what I'm saying? Like it's slowly going away. You see what I'm saying? Sony is going to be the only one, and Nintendo holding on to console exclusivity. Microsoft has given that up. They're like, listen, we still going to do day and date. It's going to release day and date in the Game Pass. But hey, don't ever rule out. And that came from Phil Spencer. You can go look it up all you want. You can get big mad at me if you want. I don't care. But Phil said, don't ever rule out a game not going to another platform. Like anything is possible. So I'm just telling y'all right now, anything is possible with these companies. If they see dollar signs, if it make money, it makes sense. So, listen. If it make money, it makes sense. That's the motto for these companies. If it make money, it makes sense. They don't care. So we'll see. Let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. All right, diving into our next story here. Oh boy, I could see the fanboys getting mad about this one. Honestly, I don't care. It ain't. I don't own Sony. I don't own PlayStation Store or any of that nonsense. I don't own any of that. That does not concern me. That's not my money. That is not my money, bro. So I don't have time to be sitting here stressing myself out about all this. But I know for some people, they're going to get big mad. Get mad. Waste all your energy and drain your energy on getting mad about stuff like this that you can't control. Be my guest. Diving into our next story here. This is coming from PlayStationLifestyle.net. Let's read over this and let's discuss this. So Microsoft dominates PlayStation Store best-selling list. Whoa, thunder roll. Woo! Man, it ain't Sony games dominated on Sony's own platform. It's Microsoft. Their rival Microsoft, is dominating on PlayStation right now. That is crazy. Man, oh man, what a great time to be alive. Wow, this is insanity right now. Microsoft dominates PlayStation Store best-selling games list. You know why? Because Microsoft bought their way there. They bought Activision, they bought Bethesda. And a lot of those Activision and Bethesda games are some of the best-selling games on the PlayStation Store. And Microsoft owns them. Remember what I told you guys? Call of Duty, first party. All those games are first party. Whether you like it, you want to get in your feelings, it doesn't matter. Get out your feelings. Because at the end of the day, Microsoft owns all of that. They own all Activision games and all Bethesda games. So that's their IPs. Hey, Microsoft currently dominates the PlayStation Store best-selling games list thanks into no small part of its acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Spotted by Tweaktown, the list somewhat. Yeah, listen to this one right now. Sony's struggle to prevent its rival purchase of Call of Duty publisher. Now listen to this. 7 out of PS Store's 25 best-selling games are owned by Microsoft. Sit down wherever you are if you can. Hear what I'm saying. 7 out of PlayStation Store's 25 games that are best-selling are owned by Microsoft. Let that sink in. Tweaktown noticed that as of late, 7 out of PS Store's 25 top sellers are Microsoft games. It's worth noting that the list changes frequently based on factors like new releases, prices, etc. Additionally, the list may vary by region. However, titles like Call of Duty remain popular across the board. Last week, for example, 7 titles that topped the PS Store charts included Call of Duty, Overwatch 2, Sea of Thieves, Fallout 4, and Fallout 76. See what I'm saying? That's all because of the acquisitions that they have made in the past 3-4 years now, right? You know, Bethesda and then now Activision, right? So there you go. Those are all Activision and Bethesda games. That's crazy. And also Minecraft. Right? We ain't even done yet. Minecraft and Grounded. So you got Minecraft, you got Grounded, you got Overwatch 2, you got Sea of Thieves, Fallout 4, and Fallout 76, and Call of Duty. All 7 of those games are dominating right now on the PlayStation Store. Crazy. Since Microsoft purchased Activision Blizzard, all 7 of the aforementioned games are its first-party titles. At the same time, 5 of the top-selling games in the list are published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, out of which 2 are third-party titles. Helldivers 2, Arrowhead Game Studios, and Stellar Blade Shift Up. So there you go. Are you guys mad? I don't know. I don't know, but I don't care. I don't care about all this stuff. It don't matter to me. Hit that like button, hit that share button. It don't matter to me, bro. I don't care. That's awesome for Microsoft. Make that money, Microsoft. Make that money. Make that money. That's what it is. That's what it boils down to, bro. It's business. Business at the end of the day, right? That's what everybody always tell me. It's business, Marlon. It's business. Yeah, it's business. Congratulations to Microsoft and Sony. They're the ones making the big money. None of that money is coming to any of us. So congratulations. Keep making your money. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on with something that Sony is actually working on right now. And this is something that I wanted to highlight as well because I think this is kind of, worth pointing out. Now, typically when Sony works on things like this, it don't see the light of day. But nevertheless, like I said before, you just never know, right? You just never know. So diving into our next story here, let's go ahead and let's put a timestamp on this one. Oh, thank you so much for the $5 donation for supporting our show. And do me a favor, hit that like button for me, guys. Get them likes up, show some love on the show. It's very vital, very critical that you hit the like button and share the stream out. We can't do this without you guys. All right. So timestamp on this one. All right, we're approaching the limit breaker time here. So let's try to dig into this. Okay. So Sony files a new patent. Listen to this. I tell you, AI is taking over, allowing the AI to play games for you during the grind. I don't want you to take over my games. What? So hear how crazy that sounds. I'm just trying to use a minor example. So you could be grinding in a game, and let's say you can't beat the game, or let's say you get tired or something. You can put the controller down, and AI literally takes the role. Wow.
I can't play system where they play someone else exclusives more than their own. On PS5, all I see is COD.
Yep. That's it. That's the nature of the beast, man. That's what's been happening. COD sells better on PlayStation. Third-party games sell better than first-party games. That's just the way it is. Now, let me ask y'all. I'm going to ask y'all a big question. Sony, if you're watching this, please pay attention to the chat, Sony. If you're watching this, if any of your community people watching this, please pay attention. Will you guys be okay with AI taking over your play session? Man, this is crazy. Can't believe I'm alive to really talk about stuff like this. This is insane. Technology is crazy. Sooner or later, we ain't got to play games. All we got to do is just sit there, fire up the game, buy the game, fire up the game, and let AI take its course. Unlock all the trophies for us while we just sit there and look at the game like this. Okay, that's how you beat that boss. Oh, wow. Cool. Yeah, I don't even have to play the game. All I have to do is just write down the story. And I can see game reviewers are going to take advantage of this. Like, they're just going to be like, shoot, I ain't got to play the game. All I got to do is sit down and just watch. That's no different from going on YouTube and watching somebody else play the game. Right? No. Just fire up the game. Turn on the AI feature. Woo. This is automatic trophy for me, baby. Woo! I'm a trophy hunter, baby. Woo! Yeah, let AI do the work for me. AI, do the work, do the work. Come on, AI, come on. Come on, AI, come on. Nah. Wow, man. Listen, since the very beginning of time, you know, people always complain about game difficulty. Like in the 90s, 80s, early 2000s, even where we are today, certain games people just stay away from, right? Because it's too hard, or the grind is too hard, or whatever the case may be, right? And granted, why you have games like Elden Ring, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of people would want AI to step in for them playing Elden Ring, because people would say Elden Ring was too hard, right? I mean, yes, you had co-op and stuff like that, but nah, man, if I can have AI or somebody else take over my controller and play for me and beat that boss for me, I'm happy. Yay. But you know what, man? That defeats the purpose of playing games. I'm going to shut this AI stuff down right now. That defeats the purpose of being a gamer. I just feel like you being an actual gamer goes away, because it's not, it feels, that's the whole point of you playing games. So for you to feel rewarded, like, man, when you beat a boss that's been whooping you over and over in the game, and you're like, man, I finally beat that boss. And you're like, yes. I know for me, I'm getting my butt whooped in a game, and I'm just like, man, finally I beat that boss. I'm like, yes, let's go. It feels so freaking rewarding and satisfying, versus some lame freaking AI computer technology coming and taking over, and it's just like, oh man, it don't feel rewarding, because it's not you actually playing the game. I'm telling you, man, AI is taking over the world sooner or later. I mean, you already have self-driven cars right now, cars that like drive themselves, but I don't trust that stuff. But sooner or later, man, AI is going to take over the entire world, and you're not going to be able to have to do anything. You just sit there and AI make your breakfast, do everything for you, brush your teeth, do everything for you, man. Rub your back when your back hurts, do everything for you. You know what I'm saying? Golly. Sony Interactive Entertainment has filed a new patent for technology that is able to play portions. Are y'all listening to this? Portions of the game for you. Something with MMORPGs have already utilized the ease of frustration of grinding levels. The patent is titled "Method and System for Auto Playing Portions of a Video Game." That's the title of it, right? Now, this is described as, quote, "The autoplay mode uses data from the user play model to automatically play the ACG," not the YouTuber ACG, but shout out to ACG, "for the user using a gameplay style that simulates a gameplay style of the user." So basically, what the AI is doing is mimicking your play style. So I guess for some people, like, well, that's kind of like me playing it, right? Nah. Listen, buddy, if you ain't got them controllers in your hand going, then you ain't doing it. You ain't. It's just like, remember with that share play. Remember share play back in the day? Yeah. Listen, if I ain't got the controller in my hand, playing the game myself and controlling my character, then it ain't me. And then I'm just gonna feel like, oh man, like I wish I was playing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. For some people, I think this will kind of work if this comes to light. But basically, it mimics your play style. Basically, so when the gameplay of the ACG is in autoplay is complete, as resume notification is presented to display screen of the user device used by the user during the gameplay. So that's pretty much how it's actually going to work. Now, by using autoplay mode, so it's going to be a different mode. So by using autoplay mode, users can avoid the need to play parts of a game that they don't. So basically, that they don't want to play. Like, so basically, you turn on the autoplay mode to avoid areas in the game that you don't want to play, that you don't like, or maybe it's too hard, or whatever the case may be, and reduce the amount of time it takes to complete the game, because the AI player can play the grind portions of the game at a faster speed. So this could be a good thing for some people, right? They're grinding in a game and it's taking them months, weeks, whatever the case may be. And the AI is going to just come in, mimic your play style, and then basically do it at a faster speed so that you don't have to worry about anything. I could see some people saying, you know what, this will be awesome for me. Especially a game like Sekiro, or especially a game like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Elden Ring, those Souls type games that are just hard, and you just been trying. Lies of P, for instance, for some people was really hard. I can see some people say, man, you know what, man, screw this. You know, this is just way too hard for me. AI, take over, right? Take over for me. Beat this boss for me, and then I'll resume and play the game after. I can see somebody doing kind of cheating the system a little bit like that. Like, you know what? Hey, I get to the specific point. I can't beat this boss. Go ahead, play for me, and then beat the boss in record time. And then I'll go back, turn it off, and go back and play regularly. I can see people taking advantage of that. While I feel like this is just I feel like it's cheating. I feel like we should still be able to play the old school way, man. You know, keep on going until you beat the boss. You know what I mean? Study the moveset of the boss, or study whatever grind you're grinding, and just keep at it until you get there. And when you get there, man, listen, we already spent $70 on these games, right? Like, I don't want AI to come in. You know what I'm saying? I don't want AI to come in and take over. Like, no, I pay $70. I don't want AI to control my game that I pay $70 for it. I don't even make doggone sense. But granted, like I said, let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. Hit that like button for me. Hit that share button. I appreciate you guys. Man, this is insanity right now, because like I said, some people are like, oh yeah, Marlon, I saw this coming a mile away. I saw this coming. Yeah, well, technology, man. Technology is increasing every single day. And also, James Sutherland, he has gotten a makeover. So I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Silent Hill 2 remakes James Sutherland have gotten a makeover. They have gotten a makeover. right? So I forgot to tell you guys that. So it seems as though that the game is shaping up to be a bit better. But I want to see it with my own two eyes. I want to see improvements because from last time I saw the game, last time we saw, hopefully at the next PS5 showcase, we can actually see some more on, Silent Hill 2 in terms of, the gameplay aspect, because the last time we saw anything on it, it looked really rough. It looked really, really, really rough. So we'll see. Let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. You need some help from the chat choosing topics the night before. What? Cam Jackson. I'm talking about Silent Hill 2 remake. What is you talking about, my guy? What is you talking about? We just finished talking about the AI stuff. What is you talking about? Anyways, enough of the chit chat. Let's get to the Q&A portion of the show. If you did enjoy the main show, hit that like button for me. It's very important to hit the like button for me. The disrespect, man, is at an all-time high. And I tell people all the time, if you don't like the show, if you don't like the way how I do things, it is simple. Unsubscribe. As simple as that. Don't come in here with the disrespect, bro. Like, please do not. If you don't like the way how I do things, there's the door. I tell people all the time, you can leave. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in here with the disrespect. I don't have time for it. I really don't. Man, this is crazy. This is just like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, if you don't like the way how I do things here, bro, you should not be here in the chat right now. You shouldn't be here every day. You shouldn't. Because the disrespect it's ludicrous at this point. I come on here, I talk about these topics, we get into, elaboration of the topics, we ask questions, I ask you guys for feedback, we put up a poll on the show and everything, and everybody's I don't come on here, I don't disrespect anybody. I just talk to everybody with respect, treat everybody with respect. People come on here, talk to me crazy, whether they're trolling or being real or not. But I come on here and I just do my job. I do what I have to do and get off. And I talk to you guys, see how you guys are doing. And that is it. I don't disrespect anybody, but the disrespect is ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? It really is. Because I don't understand. You don't go on anybody else's show and telling them what to talk about and what topics to talk about and all this and that. Like this, there's too many gaming channels out there. There's way too many gaming channels out there for you to go to. You see what I'm saying? Like I have a right to talk. I have a right to talk about whatever topics I want to talk about. This is our show. This is not just my show. This is our show. This is something that we have built together. When you guys subscribe to this channel, it's like a family. It's like a brotherhood, and we treat it as such. But for some reason or the other, it's like people always try to find something, some way on the deep end, right? Like it's crazy. It's literally crazy. I don't understand. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But we're in the Q&A portions right now. So if you have anything to talk about and discuss, I'm just not in the mood right now. And I've been trying my best to, I'm proud of myself because the old me would have snapped right there and then. The old me would have just snapped. You see what I'm saying? You guys know how I used to be. And listen, like I have a lot going on right now in my personal life, and I don't need any of this bull crap. So if you don't like the show, it's very simple. And I've said it so many times before. You guys know me. I'm very straightforward, straight to the point, tell you like it is, don't even freaking care, right? And I'm saying it again, man. I'm saying it again. Like right now is not the best time. Whether you're trolling or not, I'm not in the mood right now for the nonsense. Period. Now is not the best time. I'm sorry. Now is not the best. I have a lot going on right now. I'm getting pulled in all different directions right now. You see what I'm saying? I could have not streamed today. I had people hitting me up. My wife told me people was hitting me up in the Discord talking about, hey, if I was going to be streaming today, I really wasn't even going to stream today. You see what I'm saying? So thank God I was able to come on here and stream. I wasn't even going to stream today. I probably didn't even know when I was going to stream again. You see what I'm saying? Because there's so much going on right now on the back end. So I don't have time for it. Please save me. Save me. Save me the nonsense right now. I don't have time for it. I really don't. Really don't. Save me. Don't have time. So if you're not gonna come with anything solid right now, now is not the time. Now is not the time. You say you fanboys on both ends of the consoles are just ridiculous nonsense tug of war. It says with these battles of consoles and nonsense of gaming, period. Yeah, Wheezy, yeah, bro. Easy, it's crazy, man. Easy, it's crazy. It said, did you hear about Sony shutting down a little? Yeah, I did talk about that earlier. For PS4, yeah, I did talk about it earlier. It says it's all cool, Marlon. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It's just man, if you're not happy, bro, don't be here. I've always said that. Like, if you're not happy, then just don't be here, bro. Simple as that. Just don't be here. I'm not keeping anybody here, bro. Like, it's simple as that. If you don't like the way how I do things, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you, bro. You don't like the topics. You don't like how I deliver the topic. There's millions. I mean, God have mercy. Like, there is millions of YouTube channels out there. Millions you can go to. Millions. You can pick, choose, and refuse. I ain't nobody special, bro. You can go to anybody who you want to. And then maybe you can go over there and tell them how to run their show and tell them what to do. Period. Millions. You got options. That's the beautiful thing. You have options. You have options. Let's see here. It says you bring the news. It says we listen, man. Keep the grinding up, G. Hey, my man, I appreciate it. It said PS5 is dead. It's over. It says it's not that serious. Stop being so emotional. You know what? God bless you, bro. Have a good day. You know what? The old me would have just had something to say about that. Have a nice day, my man. If Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was on Xbox, it would not do well. Typically, that's why Square haven't put all the Final Fantasy games, the recent Final Fantasy games on there, because people don't generally go crazy for Final Fantasy on Xbox like that. I mean, there were Final Fantasy games on Xbox, but, you know, Xbox is not known for Final Fantasy. PlayStation, Nintendo. He says some people like to challenge your opinions. He says, why would we tell them to go away? It's not that. It's just he's always on some kind of, I don't know. Like, it's just all some kind of vendetta. It's like, it's just always something. Always something with Cam. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, it's just always something. And I just don't have the time. I just don't have the time, bro. Like, if you call it, if I'm talking about Silent Hill 2 with James Sutherland face changing and whatever, and you're saying, oh, he's just rambling and oh, he just this, then why are you here? It's simple. Why are you here? Simple as that. It doesn't matter of challenging opinions or anything. It has nothing to do with that. If you don't like the fact that I'm talking about Silent Hill 2, then I don't know, click off. Go watch something else. Simple as that, man. It's so annoying. Like, find something else to do. It says you just built a new PC, have a great family, a lot to be proud of. It says screw the BS. I left Twitter a long time ago. Yeah, Twitter. Listen, I only tweet when I have something to talk about. You know, I don't have time for the drama. I got too much stuff going on in my life right now. I don't have time. I'm busy. When I'm off stream, I'm busy, bro. I don't have time for Twitter drama, console fanboy. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that stuff. I'm way too busy off stream. I don't have time. I really don't have time. I don't have time. Mark says, how's the PC running? The PC is running great, man. The PC is running great. So the issue that I'm having now is I put the PC in the other room, right? Because in the office here, it's like the lighting is a little too crazy, and it's quantum dot OLED. So when you have too much lighting everywhere, I mean, I can simply make it darker, but I don't. I like to have light in the place, you know what I mean? So I put it in the other room. And so I'm planning on doing a stream showcasing like the games running on the PC, but I definitely do need to have some other machine in that room in order to stream it. So I'm trying to work out the kinks on that right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm playing Alan Wake 2 right now. I think I'm on the 3rd chapter of Alan Wake 2, and I'm playing it at 4K. And mind you, Alan Wake 2 got optimized for PC and things of that nature. So yeah, so I'm getting over 100 frames right now at 4K with Alan Wake 2, like 120 frames. It go as high as 120, 125 frames playing Alan Wake. So yeah, man, I'm definitely getting some good use out of it. I have no regrets building that PC. I have no regrets because I'm winning right now with a lot of these games, you know, running better, looking better, and playing better. So, he says, but yet when Sony fans stuck up for Sony in the chat, they disappear and said, he said, Marlon, I have a question. It says, I had a PS5 and I traded. Yo, Nola, what's up? I didn't realize Nola was up in here. Shout out to King Nola, man. How's everything, my brother? I hope you're doing better than me. Let's see here. He says, I didn't have the money to buy every first party game. It says Sony came out, but he says, I came to Xbox for Game Pass. Was I wrong? No, bro. No, that's your preference. Nicholas, you good, bro. Says, I tried beating Rise of the Ronin and failed. I just ended up deleting the game. Oh, really? Wow. Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, some games, man, is just, yeah, some games would be like that. I see a lot of people do that. Dark Souls, Demon Souls, you know, all these games, delete them and just go. So, yeah. I said Marlon built that PC at a perfect time. Sony getting serious on PC. Exactly, bro. Exactly. He says, I'm here. Marty Marr said, I'm here for entertainment on God. Hey, I feel you, bro. Everybody's here for a reason. It's all good, man. It's all love. Says, I do want to thank you, Marlon, because I plan on building a new PC, but you inspired me to do it quicker than I expected. Hey, that's what I want to hear. That's why I actually build a PC on stream, so you guys can see step by step on how to build a PC. That video is there forever, so you guys can always go back on it for reference. Anything you don't understand, I'm here. Maybe I can do, if for members and stuff, maybe I can do a private video more in depth, step by step on how to build a PC. But I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad because so many, I think that video is over 7,000 views. So over 7,000 people have watched me building a PC, and it feels good because, you know, maybe those 7,000 people don't know how to build a PC and maybe been contemplating on buying a pre-built PC or something like that. This is why I say I wanted to expand the channel a bit further and add more value to the channel for you guys. And so I'm no regrets building that PC. Yeah, it cost me a couple thousands to build a PC, all of the expense of you guys donating and stuff, and I was able to save that money, but it was well worth it. It was every donation that you guys have sold into this channel went into that PC. That's where all the money went to. For those people who always say, oh, the donations and this, and that's where it goes. It goes back because technology is expensive, right? And, you know, the extra money that I do have, you know, it goes back into bills to keep the channel going, and then also back into the channel. It's like I get paid, it goes back into the channel, and it goes back into equipment. So I have no money left. You see what I'm saying? All the extra money that I do make on the side doing other things, other jobs or whatever, goes back into the channel. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, that's the way it works, man. Got to make sacrifices. Nola, I'm gonna get to Nola's comment. Says, I bought my PS5 over the Series X because they have better first party games. And am I wrong for picking Sony over Series X? Nah, because that's your preference. You know, there's certain games that you like. You know what I'm saying? So that you pick the PS5 over the Series X. So I mean, you're good, bro. You know, you make that decision, you know, roll with that. You know, that you made that decision for a reason. Nola says, I'm good, my brother, hanging in there, sending prayers to you and the family. Love you, bro. Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate all we can do, man, is give it to King Jesus and hang in there. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. I just got hit with something today, man, that it's boy, I'm still trying to figure out how in God's name we're going to do this, but I'm just trusting in God. I'm just trusting in God. Just pray for us, guys. Pray for us. You know, we need all the prayers right now that we can get. And yeah, man, it's just a lot going on right now. So just pray for us, man. That's all I ask. For those of you who care to. It says, please don't read every stupid comment in the chat. Effective. Appreciate that. Jaden, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see here. It says, give your boy the wrench back, please. I feel Venegas out here. It says, all these streets. Hey, Black Magic, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? I haven't seen you in a while. I know you were in the PC building stream, but shout outs, man. You know, shout outs. But yeah, for those of you who for those of you who care enough, you know, just pray for us. You know, I've always extend myself to pray for you guys in every way I can, whatever situation you guys are, you know, having or going through or whatever. I'm always readily available to pray for you guys. So if there's any prayer requests, just let me know. I'll be praying for y'all as well. So appreciate y'all. Dallas, what's popping, bro? What's good? What's good? We here, family. What's up? It says, yeah, it's all good. It says, I own both PS5 and Nintendo Switch. My Nintendo gets about 85% of my playtime. It's all about preference. Most definitely. There's nothing wrong with that. If you prefer to play on Switch, then that's just what it is, man. You know, or Nintendo, then that's your preference. That's your preference. It says, I have both consoles. It says, I take either side, or therefore I'm going to talk bad about both of them if I see fit. Exactly, man. That's what you do. That's what you do, my brother. That's what you do. Kitty Girl 2010 says, if I had money, I would have all of the consoles, but PlayStation has always been my preferred console ever since the original Spyro. Hey, man, that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. You know, everybody have their preference for whatever reason. And Black Magic. Oh, hold on. I got him. Yeah, you know, for whatever reason, everybody have their preferences when it comes to these consoles. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, guys. Help out the stream, man. Thank y'all. And God bless y'all, man. God bless y'all. Appreciate y'all. Dope stream today. Thank you so much, Devastator. I'm glad you enjoyed the show today. Me too, man. I did. You know, as long as there's life, there's hope, right? As long as there's life, there's hope. It says, me and my brother birthday is the same week this year. It says, we'll be in Atlanta to celebrate. Hey, yo, that's what's up. Big up your brother for me, man. Big up your brother. You know, big up your brother for me and everything. I appreciate it, man. So, Marlon, do you think the toxicity would end if each company go day and date on PC? Nope. It will only get worse, because then you're going to have the console fanboys come out and, you know, just swinging, you know what I mean? Oh, how dare Sony and how dare Microsoft, which Microsoft has already been doing it, but Sony, yeah, you wouldn't hear the end of it. So you staying on the metaphor showing. Okay, so did you hear about the Mickey Mouse remake? It was on the Nintendo Wii. No, I haven't heard about that. It says have both PS5 first party and Series X Game Pass Xbox. Okay. It says I heard the new head of Sony is just temporary. Yeah, he's interim right now. So he's just filling in the spot right now for Jim Ryan. So there, I mean, there's a possibility that they're gonna get somebody else, obviously, to fill the spot. So, but as of right now, Hiroki Kotoki is the head of PlayStation right now. He said they're already saying PS ports are better than PC. Well, if that's the case, then hey. That's what it is. He said you read every silly question. You know why, Effective? You know why? Because I don't want people to say, oh, he skips over my questions and he don't read this and he don't read that. So I try my best to be, open to everybody. You know what I mean? I try to be nice to everybody. I try to do everything that I can for everybody. Answer every question as much as I can, whether they're trolling or not trolling or being serious. I like to get to everybody's question because people always DM me or message me or email me. Oh, you didn't read my question, man, and this and that. So I try to laser down and try to get to every single thing. So Girl 2010 says, I'm not a big fan of the console wars either.
Even further beyond.
Yo!
Black Magic $20. God got you, bro. Stay prayed up.
Hey, Black Magic. Hey, I needed to hear that. Thank you so much for the $20, man. Listen, I can't stress it enough. Every donation that has been donated to this channel in any way, it is definitely a special type of love. You know what I mean? And it's definitely a special type of blessing for people to do what they do. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I know I've been hearing it my whole life that he got me, that he has his hands on me. And regardless of, man, it seemed like every week I'm just getting hit left and right with some kind of bad news or some type of misfortune. I'm just finding a way to balance it all out in my head. I mean, it's hard, but I'm trying my best, and I'm trying to hang in there as much as I can. And for somebody who has always been positive for the most part and trying to, do whatever I can to help other people, like, man, I need the prayers, you know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Black Magic, man. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you, man. I pray that God will give it back to you 100 folds, 10 times over, my brother. I appreciate you. God bless, man. You all always come through and show a lot of love and show a lot of blessings. So I appreciate that. So Marlon Gaming Nation, do you think the new PS5 Pro will sell well? Oh, for sure. Most definitely. Most definitely will sell. It's going to be sold out. I mean, let's be real. Appreciate that, Cam. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much, man. Listen, I need it. I need it, man. I need the positive energy right now. It's just so much going on, bro. So much going on. Says how you feel about the new head temporary guy for Sony. Says I think I rather have Jim. The new guy is cutting too many good games like the multiplayer Spider-Man 2 game. That the problem is though is that when Jim was in, like the budget was ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like they were spending way too much money. So I mean, when you're sitting there spending $300 million on a game, bro, and you're not even breaking even on that, or maybe you are, but you're spending way too much money that could also go into other projects and stuff. That's one thing I do love about this, Hiroki Kotoki is that he's about the money and he's about business at the end of the day. Like, yeah, Jim Ryan was a businessman, but he was making some crazy decisions, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the budgets were ridiculously high for these games. Like the games were ballooning. And not only that, the push for live service end up causing a lot of things to get canceled. I mean, look at Last of Us, the factions, Factions 2. We were supposed to got Factions 2, but because of Jim Ryan's, aggressive push for live service, yeah, that got canceled because when Bungie looked over it, they're like, man, put that back in the oven, bro. That ain't ready for prime time. And that pissed me off because we've been waiting for years, over 5 years for Factions 2. And for it to get canceled like that, man, that pissed me off, bro. But yeah, this guy, man, he's definitely not a gamer. He's definitely not a gamer at all. Like he's about business. He's about making sure that, listen, we are cutting back on every single thing that we don't need to be spending money on right now. You see what I'm saying? Only the necessities right now. He's like, only the essentials right now we need to focus on right now. We are spending way too much money on things. And I can't fault him for that. I can't fault him because if you're a business right now, you know, Sony is a rich company. A lot of these companies are rich company, but doesn't mean that you ain't hurting some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Sony, Microsoft got the money to bleed and to put into big projects and fund $1 billion project or fund 500 million. They got more money than Sony to spend. I mean, look at Halo Infinite, $500 million, right? But Sony, on the other hand, it's like they were spending so much money. And at the same time, the end results is just, for some people, it's subpar. Like, yeah, look at Spider-Man 2. Does that look like a $300 million game to you? For some people, they're like, nope. Right? A lot of people are disappointed with Spider-Man 2. You know what I mean? And they were all excited about Spider-Man 2 when it got revealed in 2021. Now, all of a sudden, they just, you know what I mean? Like, and that's why before Jim Ryan stepped down, Jim was like, listen, bro, we just gonna have to lay off. We're just gonna have to cut. Not only that, but Herman Holtz, head of Worldwide Studio, he started to say, hey, listen, we're gonna have to cut back on stuff. You know, we're gonna have to reevaluate some things because the things that we were doing before and how things were running before, it just ain't gonna cut it. See what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, you just have to, you know, as a business, every business, I think, should reevaluate some things. You can't just be spending. You know what I mean? More don't always mean great, right? So, hey, I'm just saying, man, development costs are going up through the roof right now, you know? But just look at it like that, my man. Hopefully that kind of clears up some stuff. Did you watch the Deadpool trail? You talking about? Yeah, I saw some previews of it on Twitter. Everybody's excited for that movie. It says, are you hyped for State of Decay 3? So what if the mechanics are you hoping will be in it? It says, I'm hoping it will have mechanics like Days Gone. I can see that doing well. State of Decay 3, yeah. I did like the first two. Preferably the second one was better than the first one, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for better mechanics, a stronger story, and, you know, stronger characters, I would say. But we'll see. You know, we'll see what happens. 150 million was the licensing fee with Spider-Man 2. What? Well, I know, you know, the money gets trickled down, man. You know, Marvel got to get their cut, right? Disney, Sony got to get their money, you know, plus people got to get paid. I mean, the money just gets split up in all different ways, man. So you already know, but some people didn't like Spider-Man 2, bro, because of the story, the controversy around the story. You know, people didn't like the graphics, all type of different complaints, man. But what are you gonna do, man? What are you going to do? I guess the release year for Last of Us 3, nah. Release year for that game is probably not going to be until PlayStation 6. I think Last of Us 3 is probably going to be a cross between PS5 and PlayStation 6, but I could be wrong. We'll see if that actually happens. I could be wrong. Or it could just be a PlayStation 6 game altogether. We'll see. You know, we'll see. You never know, man. You never know with these studios and stuff. Let's see here. He says Stellar Bland is getting such good marketing music video. Oh yeah, I saw that on Sony's YouTube channel. You said Stellar Bland. You're not excited about Stellar Blade? You're not excited about Stellar Blade? I understand that, man. You know, different strokes for different folks. Some people don't like certain games, you know, and that's understandable, man. I you know, it is what it is. You like what you like, man. Flintlock come to Game Pass day one. Yeah, I believe that's a Game Pass game as well. Yeah. I mean, they showed it off at the last Xbox showcase, and I'm expecting to see more on it. I'm expecting Flintlock to get released. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it might be a shadow drop, or maybe we're definitely going to get a release date for Flintlock. Hopefully no delays or anything like that. But yeah, hopefully, that's the case. Yeah, I just talked about that. About James Sutherland getting a face change. Yeah, I talked about that. Yo, shout out to Black Magic, man. Shout out to Black Magic. God bless you, Magic. Appreciate you, my brother. Miss you in the community, man. Glad you're back. Glad you're here. God bless, man. Hope all is well with the family. I appreciate the 20, bro. God bless, man. God bless. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So yeah, that's that's that. Let's see here. It said, Marlon, thoughts about the Fallout show? Man, I haven't even had a chance to even look at that joint, bro. I haven't had a chance to even look at that. Like, I'm being just for real. Like, I haven't had a chance to even yeah, I already did. I already modded him. I haven't even had a chance to even look at the Fallout show yet, to be honest. I've been able to even take a look at no shows right now, to be honest with you guys, man. Flintlock might release in July or August. Yeah. It says, I heard that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth sales aren't doing so well. I heard a little mixed bag stuff here and there with it, man, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? It's that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just Final Fantasy 16 sucks. Yeah, because people like what they like, bro. You know what I mean? And the Final Fantasy is not for everybody. Everybody always, oh man, Marlon, I don't know how you like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is trash, bro. And I'm like, okay, I hear you. Yeah, you can't expect everybody to like everything you like, you know what I mean? Or every genre. Like, that's just not how it works. You know what I'm saying? That's not how life works. People are going to like what they like. Just like music, just like different colors, actors, actresses, you name it. Food, culture, everything. Like, people like what they like, man. Not everybody's going to like the same thing. So that's just the way it is. Some people didn't like Final Fantasy 16. Some people love Rebirth. That's just the way it is. Like, that's just the way it is, my brother. So you just can't get mad at people for liking what they like and what they don't like. Like, it is what it is. Different strokes for different folks. Some people like RPGs. Some people like action. Some people like, racing games, MMOs, whatever, He says, have you seen? Oh, yes. I finished watching the Last of Us TV show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was good. It was really, really good. Looking forward to season 2. I just don't know how they're going to do the Joel part, though. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, me and the wife, I know she's a huge Last of Us fan, so we watched it together and everything. So, yeah, I mean, we are, preparing ourselves. Like Kratos says, prepare yourself, boy. You are not ready. That's why I love Kratos, man. Like the lines of Kratos applies to my life every day, man. Every day. That's why I love Kratos. I love the character. I love the dialogue. It applies to my life, man. The things that he be saying to Atreus, I'm like, man, so true. So true. So true, man. It's crazy, but that's the reality. That's the reality.
To go even further beyond.
Skillful DSL $50. God bless you and your family, Marlon.
Wow. I'm gonna sit back on this one. I'm gonna sit back on this one, man. You know, it's just it's amazing how God works. It's, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. Like, before I even started the stream, we got hit with something financially right now that's more than what we can handle, right? And it's to do with our house. And I just told God, you know, I just got mad because I got off the phone with the bank and I was just like, man, I just don't know how we're gonna do this. You know, I just don't know. I was so upset because I'm like, no heads up, no nothing. And I was like, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I mean, this is a lot extra, you know, and I just told God, I said, you know, her grandma, my wife's grandma, she was on the phone and she was like, just give it to God. You know, she just said, I know how you feel right now. Just give it to God. You know, he will make a way, you know, and before I even started the stream, I just said, God, they don't need for me to get mad. I know in the natural, I'm going to get mad, but you know, just make a way like you always do. You know, you always make a way for me. And I just to see you guys come on here and just pour out, you know, without me even asking. Some people always come at me and saying, oh, you asking for money. I'm not asking for anything. Like, you know, like people know I do this full time. Like they know, yes, I have other things that I do, but people know I do this full time. And this takes a lot of my time up. But there's other things I do. And at the same time, it's like, he just comes out of nowhere. Like I didn't ask for that $50. Like he just comes out of nowhere. And I'm just like, okay, this has to be you, God. This has to be you. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I just had to take the time to tell him thanks and to thank you, Skillful. Thank you, Magic. All of you, Mark, all of you guys who come on here and donate just to keep the community alive and to keep the channel from going under and keep the lights on. I appreciate you guys because it's not easy to keep a channel like this running. You know, a technology channel like this, you have to keep up with things like, you know, as technology increases, new graphics card, new consoles, you know, new camera, new phones, new this, new that. You have to keep up with that stuff or else your channel will be irrelevant. You see what I'm saying? Like you have to buy the stuff. Like whenever Sony drops a new headset or Sony drops this or Sony, people are expecting you to buy it or expecting you to review it. Like it takes money to run the channel. It's not, you can't just not run this channel without money. Like it takes money. And for years, I've been digging into, you know, my retirement money. I've been digging into my 401k money, like no joke. After I resigned from my job because I got into a car accident. And I'm just being real with y'all. Like ever since I got into a car accident and everything, like I just been digging into my savings. You know what I mean? Digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and, you know, even carrying this channel, running the channel. Like where else the money gonna come from to buy all this crap? You know what I mean? Buy this TV, all this crap that I had to buy just to keep the channel going. Like I don't get every single thing from companies. So where the heck is the money coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like I have to find a way. You see what I'm saying? And then plus I got to take care of my daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's other things that I have to take care of. It's not just YouTube. It's not just this channel, but I put my life into this. Like I've literally been doing this channel for 10 plus years. Well, no, 10 years. I take that back. 10 years coming up in June. And I've been on YouTube for 17 years, 17 and a half years. I've been doing YouTube. See what I'm saying? So you guys don't understand. Like some of y'all do and some of y'all don't, but man, it's hard. So whenever you guys go the extra mile and you guys donate, man, just know it helps to get us through another month. It helps us. It helps me out. So I don't have to reach into other money that I have or spend money that's supposed to be going towards something important. But I'm just being real with you guys because you guys be real with me. And if you're putting up money like that, I appreciate you guys because it goes right back into the channel. So that we can afford to get what we need to get. We can afford to keep the lights on, keep the internet going, keeping our hardware going. Like you guys know the deal, man. So thank you guys so much for always just, it never seems to amaze me, the community that we have and the community that we built. And I just want to take the time to tell you guys thanks. I know it might sound cliche. I know some of y'all don't want to hear it, but listen, man, it's been a lot going on in my life right now. Like every single week, I'm getting hit with something. Last week, it was a channel getting hacked. This week, you know what I'm saying, for this place went up literally by 50%. Literally went up by 50%. And I'm like, how am I, this office space, this is probably the best office space that I shouldn't even be crying right now. I don't know why I'm getting emotional about this, but you guys don't understand. I've been working years on years. I've worked 4 jobs just to make ends meet. 4 jobs just to make ends meet, just to save, just to even have anything that I have right now, plus YouTube. You see what I'm saying? Plus you guys, 4 jobs, 4. You see what I'm saying? And I was like borderline disabled, because of that car accident. I couldn't pick up anything. I couldn't bend down. I couldn't do anything. You guys don't understand, man. Like it's hard. It's hard. But it's like God always find a way. He always find a way to help. And my wife, you see what I'm saying? You know, she's just been a major support. Listen, I've been trying, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying everything that I can, but she's always just this extra layer of, I don't know, goodness, I guess. But man, I don't know. I just, before I started the stream, I just have given it to God. And I just say, you know what, God, this is all you, and you're going to do what you're going to do. This is beyond me right now. And in my natural mind, I'm just still like, how is this going to happen? But the reason why I bring up this office space, this is the nicest office space I've ever had for the channel. Like I've always been streaming in environments where it's just not good. You know what I mean? Garbage freaking internet. Just some of, you know, the craziest situations I can think about. You know what I mean? Like, and from apartments where there's just not good internet, or there is break-ins happening, or it's just from one layer to the other. But God has brought me here for a reason, and I'm not going to give up. He has given me this house, years and sweat and tears, working so hard, saving, you know, fixing my credit, like after it got destroyed before, and not by my doing, but just a lot of, it's a lot, guys. It's that's why I say, like, when I come on here sometime, like mentally, I'm just not there, but I try to be, because there's so much moving parts going on behind the scenes. And I try not to go crazy. I try to just take it easy, I guess. Right. But man, it's almost as if God just placed me on YouTube for a reason. I don't know. He just placed me here, regardless of what happens, what obstacles. I mean, the channel got hacked. I literally thought that this was it. In my natural mind, I said, man, wow, what a shame. Everything was just gone in like less than 24 hours that I've worked so hard for, that I put my life into. You know what I mean? And I literally thought that, yeah, the enemy got me. It's over. You know, in my natural mind, it's over. But God is just like, nope. And you know, it seems like he just brought me through that, man, just to, I don't know. Like he just allowed the channel to get hacked for me to either learn something, or something big is getting ready. I'm getting knocked down, guys. I'm getting knocked down, and I'm just trying to find a way to just hang in there. You know, I'm trying. That's all I want you guys to know. And I'm very good with hiding my emotions, and I'm very good with that. I'm very good with hiding my emotions, but sometimes, man, it gets overbearing, and it gets too much. So just pray for me, guys. And just, you know, those of you who depends on the shows, man, it's getting a lot. My heart is getting heavy right now. It's getting a lot for me to say now. It's getting a lot. It's getting to be a lot now to talk. You know, I've seen when the channel got hacked, a lot of you dudes, you guys emailed me. I mean, I had bigger YouTube channels that I thought didn't even care about me. Like, man, I don't care about this dude. But you never know who cares about you, right? And people are just like, man, I watch the show. And I'm like, your channel's bigger than mine. Like what? I didn't think you would even care. But people that are bigger than me watch the show and they don't comment. They just watch the show. And I'm like, I appreciate that. And then whenever I don't stream, people get depressed. And I'm just like, I'm not living for me. I'm living for others. You see what I'm saying? It's not about me, guys. It's not about me. It's about all of us. I don't care about me. I care about you guys and helping you guys in any way I can and doing anything I can. You know, just me coming on here and streaming for you guys. It's not just the news. It's about people seeing me and just seeing the energy that I bring. I mean, I don't know, but I don't know if when the channel got hacked, if you guys felt let down in any type of way, or I'm sorry that happened. It just happened. It just happened. I just woke up, tried to log in, couldn't log in. You know what I mean? And then getting all these messages, and I thought I lost everything that I worked so hard for. You know, but thank you guys, man. I say all this to say, I know some of y'all don't care about what I have to say. I know some of y'all don't care about what I got going on, and that's fine. But I like to be real with you guys. You know what I mean? I'm not a robot. I'm not a machine. You know, I'm human just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, nobody big or anything. I'm just a normal guy. I'm just a normal guy that has worked so hard for everything that he has. You can ask my wife. She can tell you. My dad can come on here and tell you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. It just gets tiring. It just gets tiring. And I know God is keeping me going for a reason, and he's keeping the channel going for a reason. So just thank y'all, man. That's my testimony, guys. And I just hope my entire existence on this platform meant something to you guys, you know, and means something to y'all. Whatever it is, you know, whatever I've done on the internet, that was, you know, some kind of inspiration to you guys. That makes me feel good. You know, when it's all said and done, I have something to show. That's the thing about the internet, is regardless of what happens, people will always remember the things that you have done, whether it's good or bad, right? So I take full responsibility for everything that I've done that is wrong or right, not making excuses for anything, just being raw, real with you guys. Yeah, I do this because I love it, man. I don't do it.
Is to go even further beyond.
We love First Lady $100. We love First Lady, and please listen to Swift's new album. Beyonce also did country music. #excited.
Oh man, Gaskin. I love Gaskin so much, man. Oh man. Thank you, Gaskin. I needed that today. My wife can tell you I needed that today, man. Oh, I needed to laugh. Oh man. Thank you, Gaskin. I know it's Gaskin, man. It's just the things that she be saying, man. Yo, I love Gaskin. Yo, thank you, Gaskin, I know Gaskin is not a gamer, man, but shout outs to Gaskin and her husband. I mean, she's been a big contributor to our channel. you know, even when my daughter was born and stuff, I mean, you guys, you know, you guys donated diapers and wipes, and she was one of the main ones that spent hundreds of dollars without us even asking. We didn't even ask. And Gaskin is just that type of person that she will give her last dime. Even when the channel got hacked, she was in the Discord and she was just like, man, listen, anything I can do to help. And we didn't even ask. She just randomly just said, hey, whatever I can do to help. You know what I mean? Whatever I can do to help financially. I know the channel's down right now, whatever it takes. And people like those, man, you know, you don't see people like those every day. You know what I'm saying? And I love Gaskin, man. She's so amazing. Like, it's just the love that she has for my wife, man, it's unheard of. It's man. Thank you, Gaskin, for the hunt. That's the biggest donation of today. Again, was not expecting any of this today, but you know, thanks to King Jesus, man. Man, I'm trying not to cry. Etika used to say, man, come on, real men don't cry on stream, bro. Like, and I can hear it, and God bless his soul wherever he is. I know he's somewhere looking down right now. You know, God bless him, because he was always like, whenever I get into situations like this, he would come on stream and he would donate, and he would be like, man, don't worry about nothing, bro. Just keep going. Like, you know, Etika would always be like, yo, just keep going, bro. Don't be crying or nothing. Like, you just, man, I miss that dude so much, man. I miss him so much, but I know he's in a better place. And I know it's going on 6 years now since he's passed. I miss Etika so much, because he was just one of those dudes that always supported me. No matter how many channels I had, no matter where I was, he would always message me and be like, yo, you good? I miss him, man. My wife can tell you I miss him, you know, but it's all good, man. That's also another thing that, you know, kind of bothers me a little bit too, about him passing, and I still haven't gotten over it. But yeah. But Gaskin, boy, Gaskin. Yo, shout outs to Gaskin, man. Shout outs to Gaskin. I appreciate it. Yeah, Nico, you can say whatever you want, man. Say whatever you want. Say whatever you want, my man. God bless you. He said, bro, with the fake story, always crying for money. Yeah, God bless you. Fake, huh? It's fake, huh? Yeah. Fake. Yeah. God bless you, my man. Listen, I don't have time to be fake. You can say whatever you want. It don't matter to me. You're not in my life. You don't live the life that I live. When this camera goes off, you don't know what goes on. So say whatever you want, my man. God bless you. Have a good day. See what I'm telling you about people? That's why I say, like, you got to juggle the good and the bad with people, bro. You can say it's fake all you want. You don't live my life. You don't walk in my shoes. You don't know what goes on in my life. And you don't know what I do off stream. So say whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Don't care. Said this channel is low key like a therapy session, which is good. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man. It's man. You say you're on your way back, mom? What you mean you're on your way back, mom? What you talking about, babes? Yeah. It's ignore all that. It don't even mean, it's all good, man. Yeah. People are always gonna say something, bro. I said, man, the best Etika reaction was him with the Metroid Prime. Oh yeah. 20 and Smash and Mewtwo. His Mewtwo reaction was what got him famous, and he blew up after that. You know, it's all good, man. You know, people always got something to say, my man. You know, always that's why I say, always find a way to bring negativity. You know, oh, you're on your way back to Mimi's. Oh, she keep the baby for me to run on an errand. Oh, you going back to Mimi's. Okay, cool. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? He said, time to give back that PC, that $2,500 right there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get back that $2,500. Hey, you know what? I wish I could get that $2,500 because that PC has cleaned me out. That PC has cleaned me out. So I don't know. I mean, it's, man, and that's a God thing right there for that $2,500 to come back. But, you know, you make sacrifices. You do what you got to do. You know, it is what it is. People can call it fake all they want. I don't care. I really don't care. God is going to always send people to support the channel to keep the channel going. Simple as that. You can say it's fake. You could say whatever you want. God bless you, you know, and keep it moving. It's all good, man. And those of you who donate to help out the channel, I appreciate y'all. You know, God's going to make a way. He always does.
First lady is numero uno. Marlon, just remember to remember, then remember that PC is numero uno. Just remember to remember and remember to just remember that you have to remember that you need to just remember and remember again to just remember.
Yo. Ah, God. This is why I love you guys, man. You guys always find a way to cheer me up. See, that negative comment turns into something positive. See how God works? Turn a negative into a positive, man. You guys always make me, you, Anonymous and Gaskin, Black Magic, Nola, some of y'all just always find a way to make me laugh, man. Listen, I appreciate y'all, man. But yeah, I'm speaking prosperity on this situation right now. Like, God is going to make a way out of no way for us to keep this house and keep this office space going, regardless of the increase on our mortgage right now. Like, I mean, I'm even stressing right now. I'm not even stressing anymore right now. Like, I'm just at peace with it, and I've given it to God, and He will make a way. He will make a way. He always does. As long as I'm grinding and I'm doing my thing, he always sends somebody, or you always open up a door. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys, man. For real though. No cap. Thank you guys. He always does. It never seems to fail. He said, big ups. It says, I've been supporting since before you had 20K. It says, been great, man. Before I had 20K. That is crazy. Bro, we are well over 30K. We're over 30K. So you've been around for a long time. 20K. Man, that's a while back. Whew, that's a while back. But a lot of you dudes know the grind, man. A lot of y'all know that I've been working 3 to 4 jobs and doing YouTube at the same. A lot of you dudes who've been sub for a long time know I was doing 4 jobs and doing YouTube. 4 and doing YouTube. Not easy to do 4 jobs and do YouTube. I could tell you that. But we here. We here. We here. He said no props, my guy. Hey, yo, I appreciate it. Says I got my PS5 in 2020 because of that GameStop stream. See what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I'm happy that I was able to add some sort of value for you guys. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what keeps me going. When people wonder why I hit the go live button, it's because of things like that. You know what I mean? It's hearing things like that. Hearing you guys say, man, Marlon's stream helped me. I see some of y'all telling me you're struggling with depression, you know, anxiety, all sorts of stuff in the stream. Just being able to see me talking or whatever has allowed you guys to keep going, right? And just hearing stuff like, man, you helped me get a PS5. Man, you helped me get a Series X. That's why I do what I do, man. That's why I turn on the go live button. That's why I hit go live on my streams, because to help you guys in any way I can. And it just, wow, man. Wow.
Faith with works will always win.
Facts, man. Facts, man. You know, I'm looking at the bill right now, bro. I'm literally looking at the bill right now, and I'm just like, yeah. I'm speaking prosperity. I'm speaking a way out of no way. God is a way maker. He's the truth and he's the light. Regardless of what obstacles may come, he will make a way. He will provide. You know, he provided a way for me to start YouTube, and he will provide a way for me to keep it going, regardless of the negativity around my name, regardless of what anybody say. There are good people out there, and a lot of you dudes are good people. If you know, you guys say some good things, y'all. Thank y'all for y'all emails and for y'all messages on the Discord. Thank y'all. Seriously, thank you guys for the well wishes, and you know, I appreciate y'all, boys, man. Thank you.
Go even further beyond.
Come on, man. Man. Wow.
There's no hope for you $20. I went out for a few and just came back and seen you cleansing negative energy. This silent bill is the shish on the negativity. One love, bro.
Hey, there's no hope. Thank you for the 20. Thank you for the $20. Man, you guys are amazing, man. You guys are amazing. You know what I'm saying? You guys are amazing. Oh, Lord. Ciendo, what's up, my brother? He said, I missed the starting soon screen on the streams. Oh, yeah, I know. Maybe we try to bring that back. But you see what I'm saying? God always find a way. He always sends a way. Like, you know, all of you guys, man, the people that holds up the channel financially, you guys know who you are. The people who donate the biggest amount of money, the smallest amount of money, you guys know who you are. Thank you, guys. If it wasn't for y'all, the channel would be stagnant. The channel I wouldn't be able to afford billing that PC. I wouldn't be able to afford to put back into the channel to make the content, because I have so much other things right now that money is going towards right now. I have my daughter to take care of. I have other expenses. I have bills, you know, keeping this office going, keeping the lights on. And there's just other bills. There's other things going on. But you guys love this. You guys want this. And you guys just pour into the channel, and God will bless you guys, man. I know he will, because it takes him to be able to touch you guys' heart to do what you do. I'm telling you guys, it's just, man, thank you guys, man. Time is money. It is. Time is money. And that's why it says, yeah, Effective. You already know, man. You already know, bro. You already know. You already know. He says, now I need you to get the pro for me. I'm a cash app you one day. I'm so serious too, bro. Man, I appreciate that, man. I really do. And that's not even, the crazy part is I still don't even know I'm going to get the pro. But I know you guys, regardless if Sony sends the pro or not, you guys are going to make sure that we get the pro. So I'm not even tripping on that. I'm not even tripping. I'm not even worrying about the pro right now, because once the pro gets announced, you guys are going to do whatever it takes to make sure that the pro is on this channel so that we can review it, talk about it, play the games, check out everything, do comparison videos, throw back value into the channel. So Lucci, I'm not even worried, man, because I know God is going to make a way for us to get the pro. So God is amazing, man. He is. He is, man. Philippians 4:19 says, but my God shall supply all your need according to his riches in his glory by Jesus Christ. Facts, all facts, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. He says, so who started the rumor on Helldivers? Special Nick. He's, I believe, the head of Xbox Era Podcast, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's where that came from. It says, since 2020, I've been supporting. I remember all of the old streams when this channel was really booming. You got me through hard times. Oh, man, I'm happy to hear that. God is good. God is good. He gets all the glory, man. He gets all the glory. He gets... Man. Oh. He gets all the glory. He gets all the glory. He gets all the glory out of it, man. That is so awesome, man, to hear that. Getting you guys through some hard times means a lot to me, guys. It means a ton. You know, it really does, man. He says, I'm far from perfect. I know. Same here, man. Same here. He says, if the pro releases, just do a diss track only. Yeah, man, I'm far from perfect too, my man. He said, Jesus loves all of you. Seek him while he may be while he may be found. Man, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for all the kind words, for all the in such a time like this with things going on right now, left and right, man. You guys are awesome, man. You guys, I know y'all got y'all fair share of issues going on in your lives, whatever it is, man. But God bless you guys, man, for real. I hope that he provides for y'all. I hope that wherever areas y'all are struggling in, that he will supply all your needs. You know what I mean? Yes. Yes. He said, Marlon, you got mental health. Appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate y'all boys, man. Nah, man, Brian, nah. It's been a while. It's been a while, man. It's been a while, man. Solo, man. Man, I'm tired of putting things on credit. Man, I tell you that. Interest rates are so doggone high right now. Tired of that mess. He says, have you watched the Welcome to Wrexham documentary series? No, I haven't seen any of that yet. He says, why not get a 9 to 5? Bro, you didn't hear anything I was saying. I literally was doing 4 jobs and doing YouTube. And still, it seemed like, you know what I mean? It ain't enough. It just ain't enough because taxes and things are so doggone expensive. Man, you can have 20 doggone jobs and it still ain't enough because at the end of the year, Uncle Sam got to get his. I told you 4 jobs, 4, and still can't break even. Telling you, man, stuff is no joke. No joke. So 9 to 5 ain't easy, bro. 9 to 5, you got to deal with all sorts of nonsense. I was working at FedEx almost 7 years. 7 years I was working at FedEx for. And the way how they treat me, you know what I mean? I said, never in my life. I need to work for myself. You know what I mean? The disrespect you got to go through, man, it ain't even worth it. And the taxes that comes out of your check, man, it's just crazy. For little and nothing, for crumbs. Man, it's not easy, bro. Not easy. It says, God truth slams Satan's lies. It said, Marlon, are you going to play Dragon's Dogma 2 on your 4080 Super? Yeah, did they fix the issues with everything? If they did, then I might take a look at it. Abe, what's going on? He says, but you're not doing 4 jobs, just YouTube right now. Just YouTube right now. Just YouTube right now. Just YouTube right now. It says, it's funny you got Ryan Reynolds. Matthew 11 and 28 and 29, King James Version. Come on to me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. It says, have all seen President put in Discovery on Mike Jason's 50K picture. Oh, Lord. So taxes are everywhere. It is. But some areas are higher than some. So that's why I do landscaping cash only. Man, you can have as many jobs as you want. Don't mean you're going to be financially free. Tell you that. Says, I also remember that you drove to the PS5 when it first dropped. I said, that was great time, regardless of the pandemic. Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. Said, like this better than your actual jobs. He says you had back in. Oh, yeah. Man, just being able to have the freedom, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. He says, I'm moving back to Puerto Rico a couple of years. It says, I'm build 3050 gaming PC. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. It says, I'm going to stick with Final Fantasy 7 Remake series. Final Fantasy 16 is, what? Is you can't switch character on 16? Well, I mean, you could play as different characters, but, I mean, yeah, I guess. It says I should do this. The same thing you do. Well, it took me a while to do this. Like, I mean, I didn't start doing this full time until like what? Back in 2019, right? The channel has been existing like since 2014, right? And then 2019 was when, everything happened. I got in a car accident and everything happened from there. And then that's when I made the decision that this is what we're doing. So, because I had to be on desk duties. So, it was just perfect timing, at the time. Exactly, Solo. Exactly. It says Matthew 11:30 says, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Is it worth buying a 4090? No. Wait. I will wait. D-boy, I will wait. Said Microsoft MS closed Bethesda France just now. What? Microsoft closed Bethesda France? Are you serious? Wow. Interesting if that is true. It says I'm a maintenance guy and I do my job. And my job is good. The only week I dread is on call week. Oh man. It says where they call you at all hours of the night for clogging toilets, busted water tanks, etc. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's not easy, man. It's not easy, Everybody have different jobs and different things that they do, That's amazing though, Abe. That's amazing. It said God's real name is Yahweh, not Jesus. It says he has 72 different names or 77 different names or something like that. So yeah, it has multiple names, man. It says how's Microsoft dominating PlayStation Store? They have 7 games apparently on there that are selling very well. That's what the report says. I'll have links in there. Maybe you're just coming now. You're just now coming into stream. All right. So if you are, I'll have timestamps for you and everything. It says right here, Microsoft dominates PlayStation Store best-selling games list. So yeah, there you go. But on that note, thank you guys so much for your tremendous support. Thank you guys for your outpouring support, whether it's liking, sharing, donating, subscribing to the channel. You guys keep the channel going. Thank you guys. Hit the like button for me, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'm not going to keep up any more of your time. We already went in. We're going on borrowed time right now. We're 18 minutes over our scheduled time. And I like to keep the streams at a timely manner. I didn't come on here to take up the rest of your day. Just thank you guys for being here today. Thank you guys for allowing our community and for allowing us to continue to do what we do to serve you guys. All right. So one love and God bless. Put God first. Everything last. Hug somebody and tell them you love them. He says, I wonder what PlayStation first party studios are going to do next year. It's about to be bananas. I can't wait. Have a blessed day, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you're at work, drive home safe. Hug somebody, tell them you love them. And Godspeed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for your blessings, man. Peace.